We are the Goon Squad and we're coming to town. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Listen to me, don't listen to me. Talk to me, don't talk to me. Dance with me, don't dance with me. No. Beep, beep. There's a brand new talk, but it's not very clear. That people from good homes are talking this year. Fashion. It's loud and it stays, cause I've not heard it before. You shout it while you're dancing on the dance floor. Fashion, fashion, turn to the left. Fashion, fashion. We are the Goon Squad and we're coming to town. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Listen to me, don't listen to me. Talk to me, don't talk to me. Dance with me, don't dance with me. No. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Fashion. Fashion.
All right, guys, let's start the show. Let's start the show, everybody. The link is pinned. If anybody wants to hop on the stream to chat a little bit about these completely batshit crazy lines to get the Swatch watches, or look, I don't want to spend too much time talking about this. Maybe just a couple of minutes. But yeah, I couldn't have fathomed that this was going to be this big. Literally, I can't believe it. And I think majority of these people are getting watches to just flip them, because the eBay and Chrono24 has been flooded with links to buy these already above retail. But I think a lot of those listings are fraudulent. So be careful. Do not buy uh, AP Swatch collab from eBay because there's a lot of fraud going on. You're probably going to be able to get your money back if you get scammed, but it's not worth the hassle to go through and not even get your watch. So Don't even waste your time. Let me just show you what's going on here. So let's see here. Royal Pop Swatch. Here we go. If you go to eBay, there's all of these listings. They say, oh, it's authentication guaranteed. There's people already bidding on these. But if you click on these listings, you'll notice that these users have zero sales. And besides just the picture from the website, there's no information here. And unfortunately, a lot of people are falling for these. For example, let's go to this one. There's 2 bids. Check this out. There's 2 bids on this Swatch watch, and this seller only has 1 successful sale. There's no picture. This is almost 100% guaranteed fraud. Let's see it. There's even let's see, maybe this one is a little bit more authentic, but actually, I don't believe it. Yeah, I do not believe it. Again, seller with only 1 single review. These are not real sellers. Do not waste your money. Do not waste your time. Do not get into these games. If you are looking to buy a Swatch watch above retail, you'll have to wait until they're actually in people's hands. Okay, so until then, do not even try. There's thousands of listings now. There's look as you can see here. There's 9 pages, and most of these listings are by sellers with just a single um, sale or 0 sales. So don't fall for this. Let's see here now. By the way, just very quickly here, shout out to Matthew Paul, show sponsor. Thank you so much for a very generous $20 super chat. Cheers to the community. Keep up the grind, Timmy. Thank you so much, Matthew Paul. Keep keep on grinding. Keep on grinding. Now, I was hoping to go for, and wait in line overnight to hopefully pick up one of these APs myself. But seeing the state of what's going on, I have honestly changed my mind. And also, I don't think I'm even in the condition to be able to do it. Because as Cheeky Winder's pointing out in with this £5 super chat, how are your legs, Timmy? Upvote as always. Thank you so much, Cheeky Winders. Really appreciate the super chat and the kind words. That's right. I went out earlier today and did a half marathon. And to be honest, I haven't been doing much prep work unless you count drinking heavily with the boys in Boston as practice for half marathon. Then yeah, maybe that is practice for some people. But now, luckily, I went out there and was able to nail it very successfully. Finished the marathon. Uh, and no, with no issues. However, my legs are shot at the moment. I am doing a lot of stretches and trying not to get destroyed. Also, shout out to the Jorn Identity in the chat says, "What? Who knew you had such great taste in music, dude? What? You didn't know I have great taste? Come on." I love good music from the 90s, the 80s. I grew up in Ukraine where the music was always 10 years behind. So maybe it just seems like I have good taste, but appreciate the kind words. Glad you guys enjoy my DJing here. Here we go. We've got Duncan. Thank you so much for the upvote. Got Elmo in the chat. Cheers. Hope you're doing well, Elmo. Goldfinger. Cheers, bro. Maddie Chan. Thank you for the upvote. Elmo says, Front of the lines will be rushed, just like the first Moon Swatch release. London will be vile. Exactly. See, that's the problem, is that I don't even trust that these people will be able to get their watches. If Swatch genuinely wants people to get their watches, they should be giving people some type of tickets, and they should have started giving them these tickets already. They should have already handed these tickets out to people. Maybe even yesterday, or maybe start doing it today, because I think because of how many people there are, I think it'll just be mobbed. This will happen last time, and nobody got watches. So these people are going to end up waiting 6 days, waste 6 days of their life, and not get anything. And I really hope that it doesn't happen. Username Mickey, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Time to pee in the cup, Tim Wright. No way you ran a half marathon without illegal performance enhancing drugs. Do it on stream. It'll be good for subs. Look, I don't know if it's possible to do a half marathon on the stream. The camera is just going to be way too shaky. But I do have proof. If you want to see it, here we go. Let me show you proof. Mickey refuses to believe it, and I don't blame him. I do have some footage of me running. I'll put out the footage a little bit later, but there you could see it. There's the map. This is from Strava. It's an app that actually is connected to the official New York City the challenge. Let me see here. So I've actually paid $50 to be entered into the challenge. The way it works, the app gets connected to a New York City official website, and it tracks you to make sure that there's no illegal stuff going on. And there you can see it, virtual RBC Brooklyn half. It's been completed on the May 9th. Oh, sorry, no. So okay, so I had to complete it between May 9th and May 17th. I completed it today. I had to run 13.1 miles. They told me to do a little bit extra, so I padded it with another 0.4 miles just to be safe. I didn't want to run it, do a completion, and then it does the calculation and says, something is off. But anyways, the biggest motivating factor, Mickey, was getting my Daytona back. Let's go. I've got my Daytona back, baby. There it is. It's been almost 6 months. I didn't have this watch because on January 1st, Marcus challenged me to do the half marathon. And I didn't think much of it. I was like, hell yeah, I'll get it done. No problem. I had 1 month to train, but then New York City was hit with one of the biggest snowstorms in history, and the half marathon was canceled. So I scheduled another one, and then that one was canceled by the roommate because we went to Paris for a little vacation there, and third time is the charm. I've corrected. Thank you, Christopher. Really appreciate the kind words. Also, shout out to LAJ. We got very uncool Dingo Dave in the chat. Nearly smoothie time, man. Dingo has been loving those smoothies, and I can't blame him. They're extremely, extremely healthy. Got Ray ready for sexy time. Thank you. Really appreciate it, guys. Kind words. Honestly, it was very easy. I wish I could come in here and say, oh, I was working very hard, but no. Somehow it was just it was easy. It was very easy. In fact, we did a miscalculation. We thought that each lap around the reservoir was a mile, but it turned out it was a mile and a half. So when I done 7 laps, I thought, okay, I'm about 7 laps in. I've got like 6 miles to go. But then we looked at the app, and bam, it said like 11 something. So I was almost done. We were like, what the? It made no sense, but I'll take it. I'll take it. It's all recorded. Yeah. So each lap turned out to be 1.5 miles. But I give all the credit to Marcus. He gave me this energy bar to eat before the run, and then these special jellies to eat while running. And I was shocked how much that has helped out. But also, I think what helped out a lot as well is me losing about 40 pounds. So, and I still got another 40 pounds to go. Next week, I'm doing another 5-day fast. Gonna really start shedding even more fat. I need to get down to 150 pounds by the end of August. So, but anyways, really appreciate all the kind words, guys. Means a lot. I've I really try. I'm trying to take care of my health so that I could do these live streams for you guys for many more years to come. And the more fat I'm losing, and you know, regaining a little bit of the muscle mass makes it so much easier to come on here every single day and chat watches with you guys. JBB, thank you for the $5. Tim, for some reason, when you mentioned running a half marathon, I immediately thought of Rosie Ruiz. I have no idea why. Who is Rosie Ruiz? Let's Google it. Rosie Ruiz. Rosie Ruiz. Ah, okay. I think a woman won the Boston Marathon in 2 hours, 32 minutes, but officials later discovered she had cheated by taking the subway during her qualifying race. Ooh, brutal. Brutal. I get it. Look, I get it. I get it. Look, the app tracks everything. So, uh, how can I how could I have cheated? It's impossible. But I understand. I understand. That is though kind of messed up, and I never would do something like it. It's just it's no point. I'm not like, yeah, I don't need it. I'm not doing this for some type of notoriety. This is I think doing something like this is equivalent of wearing fake watches. And you know me, I'm not a fan of fake watches or fake records. I'm doing this half marathon totally for myself. So there's really, if I would be cheating, I would only be cheating myself. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is I want to encourage more of you guys to take control of your health before it's too late. I have been inspired by Dingo Dave, who has been really like putting in a lot of work, exercising. He has he has been riding bikes here, but the real bicycle, not the not the clout bicycle. So it that's a big thing. LAJ, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Congrats. You should be proud of yourself. Hey, I am. I am. Ella, yeah. It is what it is. I needed to do it. To be honest, um, it's not that I'm proud of myself, but more of like I was disappointed in myself when I let myself go to you guys saw me last year. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you guys watched these streams and you saw how fat I have gotten. So it was I'm just I'm getting more satisfied with myself, and that's the extent of it. Cheeky Winder says Timmy would take the Uber. Right, right. Uber or a bicycle. And by the way, after the run, I did another thing for the first time, and that was taking a New York City bicycle. Check this out. Because we were in Central Park, and then we rode bicycles down to Wall Street, and that was so much fun. I highly recommend if you guys ever come to New York City, you can use Lyft app to uh, to 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 get the bicycle, and these are like electric powered bicycles. So much fun. There's all these bicycle routes, and you could just have incredible amount of fun riding in New York City, dodging between the yellow cabs. I had another fantastic time just riding this bicycle. It's been first time riding New York City bicycle. Although I'm not an expert. So this was post a half marathon, and Marcus is doing the Brooklyn half marathon tomorrow in the morning. So I'm gonna try to go and give him some help uh, because he helped me out a lot with this one. But yeah, like I have a whole video. Look, maybe let me see. Maybe I could transfer some of this footage here. Show you guys just a second. Let's show you a couple of seconds, guys. Huh. GMC says, "Fluffy Timmy, come back." I can't do it. I can't be fluffy anymore. Uh, it's just not. It's not sustainable. It's way too difficult to breathe when you're fat. So yeah, I'm definitely not doing that again. Really happy to have the Daytona back, right? And it's so exciting. Check it out because I've got the ultimate collection right here. Boom. GMT Master 2 and the Daytona. There you go. Two absolute stunners from Rolex. I had these bad boys for a while, and I have absolutely no desire for more watches. Just it's just fun two piece. I had so many incredible adventures with these watches, taking the Pepsi with the roommate to go to Paris, and like landing the Daytona as collateral to actually make sure that I do the half marathon. Right. So that is an interesting way that I thought that you guys should think of watches, you know, not just for telling the time, but to kind of use them as collateral to keep yourself accountable. Why not? What a fun challenge. I don't think I would be able to do the challenge if I didn't give this watch away for 6 months. And it feels so good to now actually have it back in my possession. Really, I missed it. To be honest, I really missed the watch. Ah, I can feel the rotor inside. Woo! It's rotating, really spinning inside. So cool. What an incredible piece. Easy wearing. This is a watch that I think I'm gonna wear on my future runs. If I go running, I think I'll be wearing this watch because it's so light. Hey, we got Tim G in the chat. He says, "Oh my God, it's a hype watch." It definitely is. Definitely, definitely is the hype watch. But it is what it is. It's the cool thing about this watch is not that it's the hype watch, but that it's small size. And if there's another watch, so I actually I've been thinking about the collection, right? What should I keep and what I should get rid of? And let me see here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, guys. What do I need to keep and what do I need to get rid of? All right. Well, I think I'm keeping the Pepsi. Gotta keep the Daytona, right? And maybe even keep the Submariner because that's like that. This is my first Rolex, and now you got this perfect three-piece land, air, and sea collection, right? That's for Rolexes. I think that's the extent of Rolexes. Maybe add the 36 mil 100th anniversary Oyster Perpetual. Yes, yes, yes. I somehow I have to find a way to get that. So that will be the four watches from Rolex. Maybe later down the road, add a day date 36, 5 Rolex pieces. Okay, so that's 5 Rolexes. Now I'm thinking we got 3 more watches. Boom. Maurice Grossman, or replace Maurice Grossman with the Patek Philippe, probably. So that's one. Gotta keep the Speedy, right? That's two. And damn, IWC and IWC. That's 8 watch collection. Probably have to do one more. Okay, 8. So that's 8 in the Louis Vuitton box and one on the wrist. Boom. And to end it, Panerai. That's it. I think that would be my ultimate collection. Done. What do you think? 9 watches. Is that too many? Am I insane? Is this mental illness or what the hell is wrong with me? But I think the Explorer will have to go. The IWC has to go. But look, I think I could keep my fun watches like this one. That's I don't think this doesn't count as a part of the official collection. But Seiko, that's like the beater collection. Seiko and my CWC. These could be like side pieces. But out of this box, these two gonna have to go. There we go. Explorer 2 and IWC. There's no need for, to be honest, there's no need for any of this. Father Time, $2 super chat. I would have bet money you sold the Daytona. That's actually a lot of people were telling Marcus to sell it. Get rid of the Daytona. Get rid of the Daytona, guys. But yeah. No, he didn't sell it. And I think out of the entire collection, someday I will just consolidate to just this one, because truly, in a way, this is the watch that completely changed the way I think about watches. Because when I got my first Rolex, the Submariner, I got it under the idea of getting a really high quality watch that would be one and done, just one for life. High quality watch, you get one, and that's your companion through life. And that's what the Submariner was supposed to be. And then when I learned about this watch, I started learning about kind of, what's the word? There's a word, but I can't come up. Or I can't remember it. Like, but maybe provenance. This watch doesn't have provenance, but I started learning about Steve McQueen. I started learning about this, that watches have history. That there's all these historical figures that wore the watches through, in films. I started learning about that, like that they, how Rolex made the Daytona and all that history that went into it, and that was really fascinating. Um, so it's this one's that truly made me interested, not just in the quality of the watch to tell the time, but as something that's more meaningful. So I think eventually I'm gonna consolidate just down to this one watch. Um, this is probably gonna be my last watch. And my AD was so gracious to sell me this watch on my 30th birthday. And that marked, in a way, new chapter in my life. Really, like this watch started the completely new chapter. That's when I went from kind of doing whatever what I was doing, and started pursuing wristwatches as this new identity that I've created here on the channel. Watch UK Zaya £5 super chat. Are we gonna see No Date again? World is better without Karen Boswell, but No Date makes it interesting and entertaining. No Date, come back. Thank you so much for the £5 super chat. Really, really appreciate you supporting the show. Okay, let's take a look here at what's going on with the Swatch line. New York Post has a little video, and it's spicy. So I want us all to watch it together. Here we go. See what they say. And because there's literally, guys, people passing out in line. There's people risking their lives to get the AP. Look at that, giving out burritos. Very, very generous. Now, what's up with these plastic containers? It's like an isolation room. That's cool. Some kind of a business owner handing out food to support the guys in line. Very cool. Check this out, though. There you go. There's a lady who is risking her life. Look at this. She has passed out. You got NYPD injecting something into her nose so that she regains consciousness. It says here a woman in line appeared to have overdosed. Oh, shit. Overdosed. Huh? Ooh. Oh, that's a Narcan? Jesus. I don't think she's a watch collector, guys. I think this is it's like people who are desperate to try and make money in any way possible, and I think they see this as an opportunity to get a little bit of money um, by flipping a watch. It's honestly, it's kind of scary to see. This is going to be a very scary line, especially if these people don't get the watches. Unbelievable. Cops came in to the stricken woman, aid with a dose of Narcan. Oh yeah, jeez. Um, it says someone has already offered him 3,500 for the watch. There's people who are being offered 3,500. I mean, that's serious money. You got to know what you're doing, to be honest. Yeah, watch enthusiasts and resellers camped out for days, many since Monday. There's no shot any watch enthusiasts are actually camping out to get this watch for themselves since Monday. No shot. Because I saw this and I was like, I don't even want to interview these people. Guys, I prepared a list of questions to go and interview people in line. Like, oh, what was your first watch? What got you interested in watches? And then I saw this. And I'm like, what the hell? These people are not collectors. There's no they'll have no answers for me. This is it's honestly sad. Honestly, of out of just the worst part of it is just this is just all too sad. I don't want to be there to put these people on the live stream because it's like freaking scary. Luis said the group rotated shifts overnight and uses nearby hotel to clean up before returning to line. Wow. I mean, these guys actually have a hotel room and that they rented out just to be taking showers and rotating through. Let's see. Mickey says, I see this at all my watch meetups, cars and coffees too. We're always using Narcans. Mickey says, those are your people, Tim. I don't think so. Come on, Mickey. You're joking, right? Once the store shuts down, we run home, shower, change, he said. My car is right here, just making use of what we can. This is like literally people who are probably on some welfare where they're not allowed to work, otherwise they'll lose the welfare. Or maybe people who uh, have some kind of disability, and maybe they're on disability, they can't hold standard jobs. You got all kinds of homeless people there. You've got some drug addicts probably trying, waiting in line. They got no jobs. There's no one there with the job. Let's just and like that's not a good thing. It's this is why I think the whole situation is really sad. That if we were in a normal society, there'd be nobody waiting to get watches. Come on. This is, you know, it's sad. He says, but he and his friends were in good spirits near the front of the line and treated waiting more like informal and treating it like an informal backyard hangout featuring blunts and Modelo. And there's people smoking weed, drinking beer on the side of the street. I'm not even sure that's like public intoxication. There's probably also let's be honest, not everybody there has a hotel room that they can go, run to take a shower, or to go to the bathroom. There's probably people relieving themselves on the sidewalk. So I bet it smells really bad. It's just, let's see it. Down the line was John McIntosh, aka the parking pirate, as he proudly claimed. He's known He's a known line sitter, basically a sin in camp out culture. I was there every day for the Diddy trial. Donald Trump, the bearded sitter, told the Post, laughing. These are like professional line sitters. They made a career out of sitting in lines for this kind of stuff. I guess maybe he's making some decent money, but this is not the way that like, it's kind of what I do, but at least I'm doing it from the comfort of my own home. I can take a bathroom break. I can, you know, grab a snack. It's Whereas this thing is, it could be dangerous. Like, I was sleeping on the plane and my back is shot. So I don't want to be sleeping there in the chair um overnight. Somebody can come up, like rob you. It's Look at this. Some work in shifts, others get paid to sit in line with hopes of reselling the watch for profit. And the thing is, there's no guarantee, right? There's no guarantee because the chances are kind of what happened in London last time, that there's going to be some people who are going to be really upset that they'll show up in the morning, they'll try to cut the line, or they'll just they'll just insert themselves against everybody's will and disrupt the line, create chaos, and basically force the store into closing, and then nobody will get their watches. So this is what happened in London last time, when the Swatch launched. Macintosh had only been there since the morning, but he was hoping someone will pay him to wait in line for them so he could put that money towards his own watch, which he could flip. Though his eBay account wasn't working, oh my God, these people, and he had never heard of an online marketplace, StockX, he hoped that maybe a jeweler or a tourist would want a limited edition timepiece. According to Macintosh, the NYPD had been surveilling the line for over the past few days, ticketing some and threatening to remove the chairs. Yeah, you could be waiting there for 4 days, and then NYPD comes in, gives you a ticket for $500 for urinating in the public, and there goes all of your money that you were hoping to make on flipping the watch. The concept of line sitting has become a common model to ensure access to exclusive product drops, sample sales, or high demand store openings. Professionals charge by the hour and can be found on the website like TaskRabbit, or a kind if you know thing. Freaking brutal. Brutal stuff, guys. And in New York City, where there are lines for everything from bagels to sneakers, this practice has become a way for people to save time. It's worth me sitting here, said a woman in a crappy mustard yellow hoodie that said New York is on. Though this isn't something she typically does, she told the Post it was an offer she could not refuse, which justified her being there since Monday. That's the woman in question. And it annoyed her that Macintosh had seemingly gotten in front of her after only joining the line on Thursday. Yeah, exactly. You see, this is what happens. Uh, Nobody really like keeps track of this very carefully. So what can happen when these people take shifts or go to get a sandwich or go to take a shower, you come back and some guy is just, gets in there and inserts himself, uh, in front of you. And what can you do? There's really nothing that could be done. RJH, I mean, I could, but I got some more important things to take care of. It's gonna be same old, just crazy rush, probably a bum rush. Uh, yeah, not really worth it. Probably, I might not actually be able to walk tomorrow. Let's not forget about that. Double D says, Tim, Britt Pierce just posted something on IG of her at one of these lines like 20 seconds ago. Okay, let's pull it up. Let's see. Britt Pierce. Okay, here we go. Oh, hold on a second. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what she has to say.
I am in London for the AP Swatch debut. There are so many people here. I did not think there would be this many people here. Let me show you. And it keeps going. Like, there are so many people here.
Like,
So I'm too shy to film with people, but I've started talking to people at the front of the line, and it seems like the number one reason why people are there at the front end and have been waiting since 6 in the morning is for the flip. There were a couple of people who said they're going to keep the watch. I don't know if I believe them, but for the most part, it's a lot of flippers near the front. They believe it's going to flip for a much higher price right off the bat, which it probably will. And that's the primary motivation so far. Okay, so I am in London.
there we go. I believe that's where I waited for the swatch. But it wasn't nearly this crazy. It looks like the size of that line looks like what the line looked like in the morning right before opening. But this is still what is it? What are we talking about here? 12. We're more than 12 hours away. Oh. Yeah, we're still more than 12 hours away. We're like 18 hours away until these watches go on for sale. But yeah, like you saw what's going on there. Hey, let me just mute this. I'll try to pause it. Like, look at this. How is there what's the order here actually? Okay, because you guys, sorry, you can't see it. Okay, here, look at that. What's the order here? Like, who's first, who's second? There's no order to this line. And you just know when the doors open, they're gonna be bum rushed by all these people and nobody's gonna get anything. All right, that's just what was gonna happen. Then, like, they should be handing out tickets right now from number one to I don't know however many watches they're actually gonna get. When the Moon Swatch launched, we were told that there's gonna be 150 watches, but then they ended up selling, I think, like less than 10, and all of those first 10 watches that end up selling went to people who came in and cut the line, just thugs that they came in, inserted themselves at the front of the line, pushed everybody back, said that they'll kill them if they'll say anything. So people just let them, get in first. Those guys got the watches, and then everybody else got screwed. Like, look at this. There's no Look at this line. It's not like one person at a time. It's literally a crowd of people just all standing together. It is going to be a disaster. This might actually be, look, there's literally somebody with a tent. There's a tent there. Oh my God. Guys, this is insane. Oh, we also got Branny who made a video. Let's see. Brandon Boswell. Let's pull up Branny. On location. Branny, here we go. Let's play Branny's video. He's reporting live.
God, here's the queue.
Oh, this.
Right, guys, so this is the end of the queue. But
It's
how
a
are they
l-
going to police that?
They take a video every hour, and I'm not in every video.
That video is used. Oh, they take a video. What? How are they going to use this video to make sure that the right people are getting watches in the right order? I mean, come on. Nobody is going to be like checking this video.
It's now quarter
Taking a
past
video. This
3
video is a joke.
on Friday afternoon, and I'm back at the Swatch shop to look at the new watches, guys.
Yeah, this is way longer line than the Moon Swatch. It's possible that maybe the flippers learned the lesson from the Moon Swatch and they're turning up in droves for this one. Or maybe it's a proof that AP is actually a really high in demand brand name that a lot of people want to own. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I thought Omega was a very popular name. But right, like I thought nobody knows about AP. I thought it was just a super niche brand that's only known amongst collectors. But these line are proving something otherwise.
Apparently, the queue is here, guys.
There's only 8 per store.
Where's the queue? First left. Oh my God, here's the queue. How's it going, lads? You're on camera. It's not live though. When did you come here? Tuesday.
Damn.
Are you worn out yet? You knackered? Is it worth it? All right, well, good luck with it, yeah?
Dude, that's like, is that the front of the line? Or was that the back of the line that they were there since Tuesday? It looks like the back of the line. Jeez.
How you doing?
People in sleeping bag, wrapped like a cocoon. The guy's gonna turn into a butterfly by the time the watch is actually released.
That's the queue, guys, for the new watch. I only know this because I asked the guy at security and he told me. You notice they're all young kids, die-hard collectors, not. Wow.
Right, those are all die-hard AP enthusiasts, not flippers who are trying to turn a bit of a profit.
They've been there since Tuesday. guys.
These are not destitute people who like desperately need money to pay off rent or to pay off some gambling debt or whatever, right? It's not like people in desperate need of a little bit of cash. No. Those are diehard, hardcore watch collectors.
Guys, I think this is the second queue.
And then the queue goes around the block. I mean, it's just people sitting in every which order.
Excuse me, lads. You're not waiting as well, are you? Jesus. When did you get here?
We're at the other store and we stopped recording at like 50 people. And the manager said, you got a better chance there. I don't know.
You're on camera,
But
but
these people are not even sure that they're gonna get watches, but they're still gonna give it a try.
it's recording, yeah? You're all right with that, yeah? Yeah. So when did you get her? Tuesday?
Have you got like a TikTok or something?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, but you got her Tuesday. They got her Tuesday.
We just got here today. We're at the other store.
I think you guys are fucking crazy. Because I was, you know, the Moon Swatch. I didn't queue up, but I bought one about 4 months later from the shop for retail. But the same watch was $2,000
In the same week.
the first week. But they're never gonna have enough watches. I'm not telling you how to wait.
How many do you see?
Fuck, you know.
They're saying we're around number 150.
Yeah, they said there's 150 people waiting. I think you might be lucky, but I think the guys further down, no.
I think we've got a chance here.
But they're only gonna let.
The thing is, though, like these guys are waiting over here, right? You know what's gonna happen in the morning when the store gonna right about to open. There's gonna be people who will they'll go straight to where the other line cut off, like in between, and they'll just wait there, right? They'll just insert themselves between where the two lines separate. There's no way people are keeping track of this stuff.
One per person.
You gotta give people numbers. The tickets have to be given out. Jeez.
So I don't know if they know this.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think we have a better chance here than Westfield? Westfield, apparently the official queue at the start.
Honestly, if I was you guys, I wouldn't have waited. No. But I don't know. Because how many they're going to have of each watch?
Yeah, but Brenny doesn't desperately need a little bit of cash.
Seven
It could be difference between life
70.
and death.
of each.
10 per
Fuck, wow.
But apparently, like, we spoke to a person who was here. He's got second place here, so he's been here like a couple of days.
Yeah.
And he told us, like, obviously, it being the flagship store in the UK and all that.
Yeah. I agree with you. But if I was further back, I wouldn't be here. Yeah. Good luck, lads. But you're holding each other's places, aren't you? So imagine you're on your own and nobody's holding. At least you can leave and go back, can't you?
every hour. Every hour. So they're not in the next video.
But how are they going to police that?
So they take a video every hour, and if I'm not in every video, they're going to place as well. So you got
Oh yeah, like they're gonna spend 3 hours analyzing which people were actually in line, which people weren't in line, and taking 10 videos together to make sure that it's all on the up and up. Come on.
That is bad. And what about toilet breaks? Are you going to McDonald's?
go in the hour.
Well, listen, I wish you luck, guys, yeah? Right, guys, so this is the end of the queue, but it isn't. That's the end of the queue. This is the second queue, and what a guy does every hour, they come and video everybody in the queue, and all their faces have to be the same, or they won't get the watch.
Yeah, how are their faces are going to be the same? Like how are these people going to be able to know that that these are the same people that were there? And what if somebody just says, "Well, you just didn't get my face. I was wearing a mask." Like, come on. It's not like they have some type of face recognition software like they have at the airports. Yeah, East Stewart Hall. They're not using AI. This guy's just recording people on the iPhone. It's all just for show. They said the same thing. They said the same freaking thing at the Swatch launch when I was there in 2022. And what happened was the mob came in and they weren't checking anything. They just let, whoever was there first in line, they let those people in. And then they closed the store and said, you know what, this is too chaotic. We don't want to deal with this. Mickey says they're all working age grown men. No one is desperate. They're lazy. They could be at work right now instead of sitting there. Well, like if they could get these watches and flip them for $3,500, that's $3,000 worth of income, right? That's a really good paycheck for just sitting and doing nothing. So I think that's better. That's better than getting paid what, like £10 an hour or something. You would probably have to work for a month to get the same type of payout. But that's if basically what these guys are doing is gambling. Let's just be honest. This is equivalent of gambling.
There's only 70 watches available, and there's 150
What?
people in the queue. Those people will
70
not be
watch.
getting a watch,
That's it.
but they're still in the queue. And the ones at the front of the queue have been in the queue since Tuesday. Isn't that crazy? So this is the Elizabeth line, and that's the back of the queue for the new AP Pop.
Completely batshit crazy stuff, guys. And it's even worse in other cities. This one right here, I don't even know where this one's from. What did it say here? That's one way to spend your Friday night. This looks like Japan, maybe one of the Asian continent countries. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Let's see, there's another video here. It says, nah, the alien really tried to cut the line. Let's see. Alien is trying to cut the line.
Y'all got the watch? Who got the watch? Nobody? Nobody yet. What's going on, my boy? Yo, I can't wait to get that Swatch. The AP Swatch, boy. Shit. How long I gotta stay out here for? Till Saturday? Yo, Swatch, what is
Damn, what the hell is going on? Honestly, this is crazy. There's people doing all kinds of wacky stuff. By the way, so whilst no, so this is kind of fun. This is so, I find the whole thing so hilarious, okay? On the one hand, okay, we've got flippers waiting since Monday to try and get these watches, right? And we don't know how many of these watches will be made. We don't know if this is a one-time drop. Like, there's a possibility, there's a good possibility that this is going to be a one-time drop, and then we're never going to see these watches ever again. This is just to build up some publicity. But then on the other side, you've got guys that are trying to build an entire business model around making cases, making straps for this thing. Look at this. There's people already designing the Royal Drip, the first Royal Pop strap on the market. Where others flop, we make it iconic. This guy's already planning out a multi-million-dollar business here, just making straps for this watch. That might just be a limited drop. Yeah, I understand, Versace Boy, you're saying it's not limited, but like, how do you really know that it's not limited? How do we know? There's a possibility that this is going to be a one-time thing. They have it available at online. No. They're not available online, dude. They're not available online. TK tab. There's a fake listings. Do not buy these watches on eBay, especially for like if you see a suspiciously low listing, like under $1,000. because I had an argument with a friend earlier today. He wanted to buy one, and I had to stop him, physically restrain him. Let's see it. Let's listen to this, guys. This is so wild.
And when I'm back in
Already
Chicago,
3D
I
print, the
feel
3D printing in. Okay.
trust me, you'll be
All
fine.
right. That's cool.
They're going to be one of the first to market with the strap for the AP Swatch collab. We designed the original piece from scratch. We considered all these little details that make it work. This is the 12 o'clock crown, and we designed the perfect strap to go with it. The original piece just pops in. We gave it enough space even so that you
Oh man. Why not cut this video with the dogs getting in fight in the background? Come on.
can adjust the crown, wind it, and most importantly, wear this on your wrist and look super fly. We're working on a few different versions, so they're going to be one of the
This is a great way, by the way, to lose your $3,500 investment.
Everyone wants to see this on the wrist. Do you want to do the honors?
I definitely do.
Here you go.
Thank you. All right, there it is.
That actually looks beautiful.
I can shake this as hard as I can until my arm hurts. This is not coming off.
Okay, fair enough. It's not coming off, guys. Let's check out the website. They already got the website set up. Look at this. It's the website, The Royal Drip. It's so fast, man. AI can create websites so freaking quickly. And what is this? Are these Royal Pop Limited Edition? What is this? Are they? I don't know what this is. Man, you can already choose the color. Yo, this, and they're charging $162 for these straps. Come on. Come on, guys. What is this? You can buy one Royal Pop Hot Pink. Audemars Piguet. Guys, this is just, it's over. There's also, get this, if you thought AP Swatch collab was enough, there's already people hypothesizing that you could push it even further. Why not do AP Swatch Pokemon collab, where the colors of watches are inspired by different Pokemons? And this would be mental. I think this would push it even to the next level. Look at these color combinations that look like Pokemon. 3 properties combined into one. I mean, it's just, we're cooked, guys. We're honestly cooked. All right. Well, look, I don't want to take up a whole day talking about swatches. So I just give you guys a little take here of basically I'm not gonna be going. It's not worth it. I don't want to get involved. Let's talk watches. You guys want to talk about real watches? Let me know in the chat if you want to talk about real watches. There's some new releases, and I thought, okay, maybe it's worth covering to see what it's all about. Okay. Brutal, brutal, my bezel. Tim Wright putting lipstick on a pig. Yeah, it's kind of is. But anyways, guys, let's talk some watches. Got some new releases. We got a new JLC. JLC. What am I talking about? There's new Oris. All right, there's a new Oris, redesigned, more contemporary Oris Atelier. It still looks bad, even though it's been redesigned. It's not my favorite watch. Oris actually has been struggling lately as a brand. And yes, Oris is mostly known for their divers, their pilot watches. They're a great value sports watch, and they have some colorful pieces. This Atelier feels like a different Oris. It's a more mature watch. It's kind of an alternative to Tissot. There's a Tissot Gentleman, I think. Or it's like a date just almost alternative, right? Like a cheapy date just. It's got some type of a strange pattern on the dial. I'm not really a big fan of. We got a Salida movement, and they want $1,750 on the strap and 1,950 for the bracelet version. Let's say it's a 38 mil, which is a good size, 10.9 millimeters thickness, only 30 meters of water resistance. What do you reckon, guys? Ah, I'm not, I'm not inspired, to be honest. I'm not inspired. It's a bit of a meh watch. All right, let's see. Uh, Ruza says Timu Seiko cocktail time. Brutal. Smack says, Timmy, what do we think about the Squale sub 37 Legend Diver? Let me pull it up here. Personally, I'm not a fan of Squale. Never was. Squale. Squale. Not really. Not the biggest fan of Squale. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. Although I think it is a kind of a known fact. But hey, at 37 mil, you know what? Maybe it's interesting. Let me see here. Oh, Squale. Squale. 37 mil Legend Diver. So let's pull it up. Looks nice. 2,500 though. Wow. But it does look nice. I'm not a fan of the strap. However, it is a unique strap. It's very Rolexy, right? With the triangle at the 12 o'clock, and then you got the dots for the hour markers with the lines for 3, 6, 9. Very Submariner. The bezel is okay. It looks like something from 50 Fathoms. Nice loom. All in all, it's not too bad. 2,500 might be a lot of money. Maybe it's possible to get it for cheaper than that. Wouldn't be the first one in line to get this. So there's really no rush. But it's okay. To be honest, it's okay. It's better than the Oris. All right, let's put it this way. This Oris, wow. I mean, it's a sign that Oris has really hooked up because you go back a couple of years, Oris is making their in-house movement. They're making new watch designs. They made a pilot watch. And here they are going back to making cheapy Salida movement powered watches. I don't like anything about this, to be honest. The dial is really plain. It's open. There's almost zero decoration. The bracelet looks cheap. The case looks Anyways, let's just move on. Move on, Timmy. All right, let's take a look at the Moser. The Moser looks nice. It's a streamliner. Can't really complain about the streamliner. And what they've done here is kind of interesting. It's a it looks like it's an enamel dial or something like that. Let's see what. Yeah, it is a green enamel dial. Looks really nice. Usually, so this is the dial that Moser puts into their like a more dressy line. But here we can see the enamel dial in the streamliner. It's not too bad. Looks very premium, very luxurious. Green color is very popular. Enamel is popular. Steel Sports is popular. Very cool watch, I would say. However, the hype has really died down on Moser. So I think this is not gonna be an easy sell. Beautifully finished movement. I love the contrast that that Moser's movements have. They have their own unique way of doing the Geneva stripes with these alternating thick and thin lines. And then I think they also do like a DLC treatment where they make everything look smoked. And then the way that contrasts against uh, the brass gear train, the brass gears, and the gold inlaid. It looks really nice. Looks very Moser, very special. My bezel says Moser was hyped for the previous 2 years. What happened? Well, it's the multiple things have happened. The hobby has shrunk, and people have become very discerning. They want to get watches from really reputable brands. They want watches from brands that have long history, like Vacheron, like AP, like Patek, and because of that, and because the secondary market is flooded with a lot of steel sports watches, and almost every brand carries a steel sports watch, and they're so readily available. The hype has really died down. See, these Mosers were very hot when they were going double retail, but now that a Moser, let's see, how much can we get a Moser watch for on European? You guys want to check? Let's see. H Moser. Okay, here we go. European has only 7 Mosers. And there you can see right here the purple haze. That's one of the newer models from Moser. Oh, this one, okay, because this one's got central seconds. It's got the big rotor. That's 24,900. I guess that's retail. Yeah. Because let's see, how much are they asking for this one? Oops. They're asking, oh, actually, holy crap. They want 33,400 Swiss francs. That's almost 40,000 US. So if this Moser sold for around 40,000 and now it's going for 25,000, that's nearly 40% below retail. Now, it's not a bad watch, but why would you spend, $40,000 on the watch, at retail if you can go and get it secondary for at a discount? Let's see. Let's go to Chrono 24. Let's see. Let's check what's going on Chrono 24. Okay, look at this. We've got multiple models here. And there's one here for 29.6, and then there's one for 25. There's even a tourbillon here for 37. Yeah. See the weakness of Moser is that they don't have this long history of watchmaking. So that's what really hurts them. During the hype, because they were going multiple times above retail, people would look past that, right? They couldn't get AP, they couldn't get a Vacheron, they couldn't get uh, Paddock. So they're like, you know what? What's next? What's similar? And quality wise, to be honest, they're similar, if not better. I think Moser is one of the few brands that does everything fully in house. They do hairsprings, they do the entire movement. It's all in house. So it's actually a really serious brand, but they just don't have that X factor. And in today's competitive wristwatch marketplace, right? When Rolex is celebrating 100 years anniversary, you got Patek celebrating 50 years of Nautilus. You just recently had AP celebrate 50 years of Royal Oak. These new kids on the block, they don't look as appealing because of that X factor. These brands need to bring something even more to the table, and I think just putting in a nice dial is not going to be enough. They need to do more. Let's see here. Whoa. Second, guys. Okay. Sorry, just what is this? Get some kind of pin. Just creating pin here. Just give me a second, guys. I'm working on. Uh, what the hell? Passkey. We're trying to create a passkey here. Uh, where the heck did this passkey go? Did it go in spam? No. All mail? No. What the hell? Pin option. Create pin. What the hell? Did it go? Some bullshit, to be honest. Ugh. No thanks. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Upcoming auctions, auction results. There was a recent auction. At Sotheby's. So since I've done some coverage on since I've done some coverage on the Phillips auction, I figured let's do some coverage here on this one. Let's do the Sotheby's. Why not? And get this. Um, there's some APs. Okay. Uh, let's see. We could go from low to high. Lot number, estimate. This goes by lot number. We just do lot numbers since we're talking AP. Some interesting watches that were auctioned off. Like for example, this AP Royal Oak Tourbillon 40th anniversary. Actually, not a bad looking watch. Manual wine tourbillon from 2012, limited to just 40 pieces, and this sold for $204,000. Kind of crazy. And then there's this one. This is a very interesting Royal Oak. I think this one, this is a bargain, to be honest. With all the diamonds, I get it. Diamonds are not for everybody. Could be considered a bit of a rapper's jewelry, but it is kind of nice. This is from 2013. It's got literally diamonds in the hands and the hour indices. Gold rotor, box papers, everything. Beautiful box. This was estimated between 45 and 90,000 Swiss francs and ended up selling for 57,600 Swiss francs, which kind of not that crazy because there are just plain Jane steel Royal Oaks that sell for similar money. So I mean, call me crazy, but I thought I was actually sent this watch I was sent this watch to take a look at, and I thought, wow, it is kind of crazy. Hey, cheers, Mickey. Looks like he's going to dinner, and if anybody would like to come, he's buying as usual. Mickey, I'm jumping on the plane. I'll see you at dinner. uh, Capoeira says, Tim, is Titanium Yachtmaster a good watch to buy? It's a good watch to buy at retail. Secondary market, ooh, it's a little bit expensive. Although they did have come down. Let me see. They have come down significantly. And it is one of the best Rolex watches. Literally one of the best. Extremely nice to wear. As long as you have kind of medium-sized wrist, then it could be a good idea. Let's see here. Wow, European watch company has one for 29,500. That's a lot of money. 29,500. Now, when they started out, these were around 35,000. I've seen them as low as 25,000, but it's possible because this is a 2026 example, possibly like new. Let's see. Is it like new? Are there stickers? I don't see any stickers, but it does say condition is like new. So it's got to be a really good condition. 29,500. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. 21 centimeters. What is the 21 centimeters? I go by the imperial system, bro. We're using imperial system in the United States. Let me see it. Let me measure my wrist size. Okay, so I'm like 17. If you're 21, definitely, bro. Yes, this would be the ultimate watch for you because because the Yachtmaster Titanium is a 42 mil, and this could be a perfect one and done watch. It's slightly bigger, but you've got massive wrists. So on your wrist, it's gonna wear like a 36 mil watch. I would say if you really want one, well, what's in your collection? What's in your collection, dude, by the way? But I would say instead of playing the game, maybe call European or let's check Chrono 24. Let's see how much they go for on Chrono 24. Let's go low to high. Let's see here. US 25,000. There we go. Unworn 25K. Don't play the game. If you want one, just go Chrono or your local trusted dealer and just get yourself one. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think I have some pictures. Let me see here. I've actually had an opportunity not that long ago to try one on and fuck around with it. It was one of the watch community members. Really great guy. Here we go. Let me show you. Do I try it on the wrist? Let me see. I might not have tried it on the wrist, to be honest. Fuck. It's in a different picture. Oh, wait a second. Ah, here we go. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have a video. Perfect. Here we go. Let me show you. It's a great piece, dude. And my wrist is slightly smaller, but I still thought it looked good. I think it's got some nice presence to it. Look at that. I love the maxi dial, and this is like an extra maxi dial. The hour indices are just freaking gigantic. It's got really nice finishing. See, because it's all titanium, so it's got brushing everywhere except this one nice polish line around the lugs there. As you can see, this could be a one and done piece. There you go. Hopefully you like that. And there's a free bonus for you. Let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like side by side next to the biggest, fattest watch that Rolex makes. That's the RLX. That's the chunky monster there. Sea Dweller Deep Sea Challenge. That's the Deep Sea Challenge. And you can see it actually does say at 12 o'clock, Deep Sea Challenge. This watch actually goes to the depth of 11,000 feet, which I believe is the deepest part on the planet Earth. It's the Mariana Trench. Huge. And this is another really badass watch. I've seen people who wear this watch like as their daily watch. Okay. And actually it's quite light. It looks massive and kind of ridiculous. I even had it on the wrist. You want to see it? It's comical on my wrist, but it could be worn unironically on really big wrists. Because if you truly had massive wrists, and I think 11 could be like that size where you are pushing the boundaries there. You might be able to even pull something off like this. And I'm pretty sure these are not really that. Oh no. Why did the video cut off? Okay. So unfortunately, I can't wear this watch because it's way too big on me. Okay, here we go. The video is incoming, so just give me a second. This is a perfect condition. 25K. 25K might be a good price to just, you just pay. And if you want to keep the watch forever, hey, you just bite the bullet. But this is the best Rolex watch on the market, I would say, today. Kind of sports watch, sports wise, sports watch, sports, EA sports. It's in the game. For some reason, this video that I'm trying to send, it's not working. Hey, Dingo, yeah, send it over. Come on, man, send over the video, of course. We go use the restroom real quick whilst the video is coming in. I'm gonna go use the restroom. So, it's gonna be some silence there for a second. Oh, my legs. My legs are cooked. Oh, the video's failed. Oh yeah, by the way, here's a bit of proof that I did jog. There it is. This was like near the end. I was almost done. As you can see here, let's see. That was 12. Wait. Oh, 11. What did I show it there? 2 hours, 16 minutes in, 11.88 miles. There it is. As you can see, I still got so much fat. You can see the fat stomach just hanging. Marcus was still wearing my my Daytona. He was hoping I'm not going to be able to finish it. No, I'm joking. Of course, he was rooting for me. Daniel Katz 279. Ah. Silence is a beautiful thing. Silence is a beautiful thing. In fact, I love silence. Some people are scared of silence, but I love it. It's meditation. Silence is good. Uh, Video is not coming over, unfortunately. Oh well. Oh well. Anyways, it was a beautiful day today. I went out. I left the house at 5 o'clock. Arrived in the city at 6:45. Oh no, sorry. I woke up 5, left the house 5:30, arrived in the city at 6:45, and then started the run at like 7:05. I don't know. It's like sometime during like 7 o'clock, around 7 o'clock, basically. Hey Daniel, if you want to jump on the stream, always welcome. But otherwise, I'm gonna do 20 more minutes. Just gonna take a look at a few more pieces here from the Sotheby's auction. Thank you. Thank you for the questions there. Unfortunately, I can't get that video up, so we'll just keep going here with the auction. Oops. There's some interesting results. Let's see here. We got another AP. This is the older model chrono with the square hour indices. A day. Beautiful example. Sold for 44,800. Speaking of beautiful examples, Daniel Katz.
Yeah,
Hey Daniel, how you doing?
not too good, not too bad.
Pretty good. Nice hat.
Yeah, I wonder how I got it.
Hey,
Goes along with the glasses.
Sean Reardon.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Just the earlier part of the show was, and that's part of life, was depressing, but it's
Oh, I'm sorry. I
part
didn't
of
mean
life.
to
No.
depress.
No, that was good because it's part of life. What you
Yes.
shared, like Anthony Bourdain, the late Anthony Bourdain, bless him, would talk about real stuff, and people. That's what draw them to that show. You know, what was it? Something Planets Unknown or something. It was cooking, but it was not just cooking. It was about life, the people, community around the world, and dilemmas, and just struggling to get by, and it's shown through the food, preparation of food.
Yes.
So, so I'm doing fine considering the depression of the early part of the show, which was actually very good to me.
Yes.
I don't want to interfere with Audemars, the AP here, but I'll just say for a second.
No, feel free to.
Just say for a second that that reminds me before my time, and maybe it's not a good analogy. Username Mickey may correct me, but the gold rush, the Yukon Gold Rush of '49. The Yukon Gold Rush of '49 brought every Tom, Dick, and Harry up there, and they'd run over each other and try to overclaim, a piece of land or beat someone up or kill them so they can get that piece of land to get the gold.
Yeah.
It was desperation, post Depression, with the Great Depression.
Yeah.
And I kind of reminded of that, and it might not be a good analogy of what you saw or what our Brenny showed us on YouTube in London, or what you saw with the desperation of people sitting on lawn chairs for a week so they can get something and maybe make something more.
Couple
And
of bucks, yeah.
they'll walk over the other person to get it. Like you said, someone took her space when she went to go to the washroom.
Yes.
And it's about something much, much bigger than watches. We're seeing it before our eyes real time. Whether you're you don't know what your next meal is, to the oligarchs, whoever they are, and some are good people. I'm not generalizing and judging anyone, but anyways, I'm just saying that it's not like you have to talk any more about it, but that was an interesting dilemma, and it makes us want to, at least me, to give pause to what's going on. That's all.
Yes. Yeah, Daniel. You know, it's a watch. It's a show about watches, but it's more than that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's about humanity, right? And I think
Very cool. You see what very uncool Dingle Dave Timmy, whatever Katz is saying, is a great segue to my fish video.
yes. Hey, shout out to Dingo Dave. Let's pull it up. Let's
Oh,
pull
I
up.
lost you. I lost you. Okay.
Oh, you
wait,
lost
wait,
me.
I
Okay.
lost you.
Daniel Katz, come back. Whilst Daniel Katz is rebooting, we're gonna pull up the video. We're gonna segue straight from what Daniel Katz was saying. Yeah, Daniel, it's a watch show, but it's more than just about watches. It's about humanity and what it means to be a human being, right?
Right.
For example, I earlier today I did my half marathon and got my watch back because
That's right. Yeah,
I
yeah.
used my watch not to tell the time, but as a collateral to keep myself accountable.
Yeah,
'Cause the-
but how about all like you there's I saw more than that. I saw you jogging and knowing where your body and your joints were for that day and not to get injured. I think you purposely went slower pace than you would go. You knew where you were at with your body doing. I think you can go at a 7 minute per mile pace or faster once the body's ready to go long distance. You actually train for it. But you went with what you got. And you were smart about it. It's also about collaboration with Marcus or whoever was
yep,
on the motor. Was it Mark?
Marcus.
Yeah, like who did wonderful film of me. But Marcus, who gave himself to be with you and encourage you, perhaps, maybe in
Oh
silence
yeah.
or with words and with humor. It's about who you met there. It's about other people giving each other. You can do it. We're on their way. When I was on a 20-kilometer race,
Yeah.
a total stranger, we said we can do it. Like a total stranger. I'm running against them. Yeah, we're
Yes.
encouraging each other. Somewhere in 40th position in a road race in North Toronto. So there's a little things that you can't explain with words, really. It's not all about us. It's
About the
team
humanity. Yeah, teamwork.
humanity.
Yeah.
You could be extreme. In the political land, you can be extreme right, extreme left, middle. Doesn't matter. The humanity can be pretty well everywhere.
Transcends. It
Transcends.
transcends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Politics is just bullshit
By the way, I'll try.
invented to divide us.
Now, I don't want to ruin it by spilling the turmeric. Is this Dingo Dave's? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Whoa, he's got how many tanks does he have now?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? How many is this?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Look at that blue one.
Wait a
The
minute. That
yellow.
blue fish. Hold on. Can you go back to the blue fish over there?
The bluesy, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
That looks like it's a bluesy, but it could. Maybe it's Spunky Hunk. What do you think?
It looks like it kind of looks like Spunky Hunk, actually.
I'm not sure what Spunky Hunk looks like, but yeah. Okay.
Well, look at the icon. Very similar color, actually. Maybe that's Spunky Hunk. We've been talking to the fish this whole time. Spunky Hunk is a fish, and people getting offended at like what Spunky Hunk says. Wild. Wild. The guy is a very spicy character. But he's just a fish. Like, how can you get offended at what the fish says?
Yeah.
Find it hilarious. Hello, private gentleman. Welcome to the show.
Well, are you there? Yeah, there we are.
Hello. How are you doing? Hello, private gentleman.
Fellow Canadian from out west.
Oh, hi.
I thought he was from UK.
Wait a minute. Are you out in the UK? I forgot, private gentleman.
Yeah, I'm just.
Sorry. Okay.
I'm just outside London.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing, sir?
Yes, I'm reasonable. Thank you very much.
You know, I was thinking of visiting UK sometime, private gentleman, but I've been banned, Tim.
That's
Oh,
right.
right.
I've been banned by
Kojak has banned Daniel Katz from visiting
Yeah.
Oh,
the
dear.
UK, unfortunately.
Maybe I'll kidnap Kojak and take him to the island of Paris with me. Paros.
Paros.
Yeah.
Never been to Paros, but it does sound
It's a
cool.
quieter island. It's actually near the, you know, you heard of the proton and the antiproton? You've heard of that in chemistry. Well, there's, or physics. So there's the anti-Paros, which is another island right next to it. They're quieter islands. And that's where Tom Hanks lives for his quiet time with, you know, he's got his own villa there. So all of a sudden, there's more people going there. It's not as crazy crowded in the summer at those islands. Anyways, off topic.
Yes.
It's
So
off
what
topic.
brings you here tonight, private gentleman? How are you doing?
Oh, yes, I thought I'd come on. He looked a bit quiet. So, well, any developments on this new Swatch watch, the AP?
No major development. It's just the line is very long, and the people in line, they don't look very interesting. Kind of, it just looks like it's all the same type of character.
Hmm.
People who are just trying to flip
Yeah.
for a bit of profit.
You
But
know, it also reminds me of the movie that what's his name? Bradley Cooper was in called Midnight Alley. You know,
I haven't watched that.
very,
No. What was that about?
dark. Oh my goodness, it's one of my heroes just showed up.
the Midnight Alley.
Midnight
Roommate,
Alley.
you came from the
Roommate.
Midnight Alley. What's
No,
going on?
no. Two different topics, but hello, nice to see you.
Why are you upset? Roommate was planning a trip for
Not the planet.
Austria.
My vacation is year early.
Yeah, she's got her vacation that was
Year
assigned to her,
early.
and apparently that vacation overlaps the trip to the watch trip that's happening in Toronto.
Oh, wait a minute. You go to that trip with her. What's this thing about going to a watch thing here in Toronto?
Well, the
Go
thing
to that.
is that it's already prepaid. Red Shovel already paid for the room and for the flights, so we can't back out of the Toronto trip.
No. The first thing is he prepared his own trip. He not prepared your trip.
Right, his trip.
His trip. And
Yeah.
my trip planned already year before.
Oh
Was it
yeah.
Year
Really,
before.
was it year in advance?
Because I have to request my vacation last year October.
So you requested it for those dates in September?
So yes, I just
Well, look, Roman, I told you if you want to go to Austria, if it's mandatory, then we'll go to Austria. It's no big deal. I'll cancel the Toronto. But I told Roman maybe instead we should go to Canada. Let's go to
Well-
Canada. Let's see Canada instead, and then we'll do
Daniel?
Austria next year. And there's no big
Daniel?
deal. Austria is not leaving. Austria is gonna be there next year. It's no big deal.
I have nothing to
the
do with
thing
this.
is that
Don't you want to go to Canada and meet Daniel Katz?
No,
The
stop
legend.
it.
We'll go to his comedy set, to
Oh, come
a
on.
poetry recital.
I'm not flexible. I'm a stubborn person. I pre-planned. Once it's done, it's ready to go. I already research all the Austria thing to go.
But the
and-
research doesn't go to waste. We can use that research to go in next year, in next July.
My mind is already in Austria, okay?
Okay, so we'll
My
go
mind
to
is already
Austria.
in
All
Austria.
right, so we'll go to Austria. So no
And
Toronto.
unfortunately, I
Yeah.
asked my manager to, if possible, to vacation.
To
They
change the time, and they said no.
or just because 1 week only one person. This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? So why two people cannot?
Talk to Red.
Yeah,
Red's dealt with.
this like in July, whatever. 5 step is going to same Iceland. So what the fuck?
Red Shovel can't get refund on Toronto, but we didn't book anything. Let's go to Canada, roommate.
So
We need to convince roommate to go to Canada instead. Come on, guys.
unfortunately, I was just so nasty. My core steps, nobody want to switch it.
Right? Yeah,
Right.
that's
Does
what
Red-
happens.
Does
Karma.
Red
You're
know?
yeah, karma. You see it?
Um,
Nobody
Anyway,
likes roommate at work.
anyway,
Does Red know
my
how to
mind
tape a
was
show?
Not planned for Canada right now. So
Mm.
no.
Okay,
So-
let's cross that bridge when we come to it.
Let's go to Canada this year, roommate. Austria can wait. Okay, we'll go to Austria next year.
There's too much pressure here, man.
Austria?
Don't do this.
My mind already in Austria in September. Okay.
You can change your mind.
No, I can't.
You change your mind all the time. I've seen you change your mind. Sometimes I
Yeah.
ask about for Bang Bang, and then you change
Hey,
your mind. Then you
hey,
say,
Tim,
"No, I changed my mind."
When did you
Happens all the time. I've seen you change your mind.
when did you plan Austria? When did you plan Toronto, Tim?
Just to feel sorry to you. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Just pity. But this
Yeah.
is
Did I go with you to
what?
France?
So what a
Was
wonderful.
it nice?
So what a
Okay,
wonderful
so
you
just
say. I
be nice.
prepare-
I have to go to this one.
I prepared. for the
Okay,
work.
so it's okay. It's
Tim, it's only 3 days in Toronto. You're talking about a major trip
I
to
can
Austria.
choose my plan.
change your plan. Let's go to Canada.
Why doesn't wasn't it why don't you have if he can't cancel his trip, I'll try to meet him for part of it, I guess. What's the dates in Toronto
Oh,
in September?
I don't
Let
know.
me know later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
Get
later.
into this. We'll get into it.
It's hard, private gentlemen. It's all very difficult.
Yeah.
How's your collection going, private gentlemen? Have you added a Rolex back into the collection, or what's the state there? Any new watches?
I've got a very big problem with one of my chronographs.
Oh, please share.
My Tudor Black Bay chronograph. It's going back for the third time. It's got BO1 movement to it. It's making me quite anxious now that it's on its third repair. There's only 6 months left of the warranty to the watch.
Mhm.
So I was wondering whether
Oh.
we could do a call out really to find out whether there's issues with this particular movement in the I think it's the MT5612 movement. I'm not too sure. I'll have to look up the code. BO1 series movement.
B01.
Yeah. So it's the third time it's going back. So I'm going to have to speak to the authorised dealer to say I've lost confidence in the watch.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty scary. It seized up yesterday.
Shouldn't they, when it goes for service, doesn't it extend the service period by another 2 years?
No, not that I'm aware of. I'm gonna have to speak to them about that on Monday.
What did they say on the first 2 visits? Just curious. What did
They didn't say anything at all. In fact, I'll send you a copy of the paperwork if you give Tim your email address. I'll blank my postal details out and read it, yourself. I can't see anything in the small print at all.
Oh yeah, yeah. Send it over.
Yeah.
I'll check it myself as well. Make sure there's no doxing information.
Yeah.
What?
There's yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm just reading here that there is a predisposition for that movement, the B01. Like first of all, it complements it that it's a workhorse and usually very efficient and da.
Yeah.
But when I look further down, the movement is reportedly susceptible to magnetism, which can cause erratic timekeeping, a common issue when many mechanical watches without specialized shielding. So
Right.
it might be that.
Where do you keep your watch? Do you
Well,
keep it by any chance on some type of a magnetizing surfaces?
I've got demagnetizing equipment here, but I was under the impression that it was silicon balance hairspring. You know, so that was immune to that.
Well, no, it's not. I don't think it is. It doesn't have. It doesn't. I don't think it has a silicone hairspring. Let me see here. Tudor E01. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, so it does have a silicone hairspring, but that's not the only part that could be magnetized,
Mm.
right?
So, are you saying that magnetization causes seizure to the winding
It
crown?
can
That's
certainly.
a big possibility. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Where do you
That's
keep your
interesting.
watch?
Well, I keep them in their pouch, in their Tudor pouch, and I keep them in a cushion hidden in the spare room on top of the double bed.
So there's no any kind of magnet. It's not on top of a speaker or
No,
anything that could
not that I'm
magnetize
aware
it.
of. No, no.
Okay, interesting. So you're saying what's the issue? It's the with the power reserve. Explain the issue. How does
Well,
it?
say when the when I spoke to them on the telephone this morning, when
Yes.
the watch is completely depowered,
Mm-hmm.
flat, with no wind in it at all, as soon as I go to it and I turn the winder, it
Mm-hmm.
won't move until I literally push it, and then it starts to rotate, and then it frees slowly, but it's still very stiff compared to the steel and gold model that I've got, which has the same movement.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And you
there,
already had it serviced twice.
Twice. It's already been back under guarantee twice. Last
Wow.
November and then 18 months before last November. I bought it on November the 11th, 2021 during the hype when it was a
Wow.
waitlist watch.
Right.
But other than that, I'm toying with the idea of getting rid of all my chronographs and having a complete collection of GMTs.
let me just read this. Rare reports indicate the crown may fail to engage the winding mechanism properly, or that the start-stop lever can fail, requiring servicing of the chronograph assembly. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not even hinting that's the case, but
Yeah.
it's something to do with that. Maybe a particle got in there or something, but it's something about the assembly of it. So, you're getting a person that is robotically servicing just one specific area and not someone that's actually looking at, okay, what's the real problem of this watch?
Well, the other thing that's very puzzling is that they don't tell you in the report what that work they've done afterwards.
Yeah.
They rabbit on about saying that it's had a service and had a clean and had this and had that, and then it's working again. But they won't specifically tell you what they've done to it.
Could you please explain, like, what do you do with the movement? So let's say it's out of power, right? It's completely dead.
Yeah.
What do you do to the watch? Like, how do you handle it?
Well, you get the watch like this.
Yeah.
And then you obviously, to start it up again, you unscrew the crown.
Yes.
And then when I go to start winding, it won't move. So
Oh.
I've got to apply pressure to the winder to get it to move, and eventually it starts freeing up slowly, but it's still very stiff compared to this one. You know,
Interesting. Okay. That is some type of a
this one
flaw.
is smooth. This one seized up as well 18 months ago, but it's as smooth as butter now. It winds like a you know, like a time only watch. You know, but
I see. So you're getting it. You're putting it into the first position. So you unscrew it. It's in first
yeah,
position. You try to
yeah.
wind it, but it doesn't wind.
No, it won't. It won't move at all until I force it to move, and then it starts. It starts moving after a
Did you
real
explain
push.
this to the service people? Because
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
they haven't.
yeah. I've got. I'm going to drive there Monday. It's a 70-kilometer drive, and I go over this big bridge to get there. Massive, great, big Queen Elizabeth Bridge. And it goes over a big estuary with all the tankers and that, and I go there for the day, and then my wife goes. It's a massive, great big shopping centre, about 10 miles, or you call them malls, about 10 miles away from the place. So my wife and I make a day of it and go shopping afterwards, or looking around, window shopping.
Yes.
You know. I'll find out on Monday what the drama is.
Okay.
Yeah. It could be.
Very interesting news. Very disappointing to hear that.
Yeah, it's I'm probably going to have to seek legal advice to the authorized dealer, because I had a lot of trouble with this watch when I bought it during the hype,
Yeah.
and there was an issue that I had to report to Rolex over the sales experience, which they weren't happy about. Rolex took the company to task over it. And
Yes.
I had to sign an unofficial non-disclosure agreement over what had happened. And after that, it left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth, really. You know.
Right.
Can you hear me okay there? I haven't got any headphones in today. Sorry.
No, we can hear you great.
We can hear
Yeah,
you.
great. Yeah. So I'm interested to know what the prognosis is on this AP watch. Does it? Anybody know what it looks like? Is it a wristwatch, or is it a neck pendant? Do you know?
It's both. It
Oh,
is
they're doing both,
yeah.
right? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
what it is, it's gonna be like a completely new way of wearing a watch. It's a head of a watch that could be
yeah,
inserted. Now, originally, it's gonna come with like a pendant type of situation that could be
yeah.
worn around the neck, or you can strap it to a bag or something like that.
Okay, that's
And
interesting.
then, yeah, as you can see, the pendant is just a frame that could be taken out of and reinserted. And now the watch is gonna be a manual wind. So it'll be
Okay.
a kind of a interesting way that I know Sheen made a video about this earlier today.
No,
Is that
marvelous.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Weren't the other pieces the renditions of the other big brands? Weren't they quartz? All of them?
They were.
Oh,
The swatches were all quartz.
yeah.
And well, actually the swatches were quartz, and then the 50 fathoms, the blank ponds, 50 fathoms, those were automatic.
Oh, they were. Okay.
Yeah, they were System 51 automatics. And this
Oh,
is a System 51 where they stripped it out. They took the automatic part out and they made it manual wind.
yeah.
But what's interesting is the barrel, the mainspring barrel, does have a bit of a skeletonization in it. And you'll be able to see how tightly wound the spring is. And this is going to have 90 days power reserve.
Are you saying that it's tightly wound? Like it's even more wound up than cats?
It's going to be way more wound up than not just cats,
Yeah.
but Daniela cats probably too.
Oh no.
Very tightly wound.
Oh my
How
goodness.
tightly wound are you, Daniel?
I can get all wound up a lot real quick. I don't know. I don't know how to measure
Okay, how many days power reserve do you think
it.
Daniel Katz has?
It depends how much progressive green powder I drank that day. Okay.
All right.
On. Good comeback, Tim. Good comeback.
Sean says, "Private gentleman, don't fall for the AP plastic crap. This toy watch is not for gentlemen such as yourself."
No, thank you very much. That's exceedingly kind. That's
Yeah.
exceedingly kind coming from a fellow gentleman. Thank you very much.
The
Very nice to you.
I think Sean is going to be really happy to hear that I'm not going to be going to the city to wait overnight for the release of this watch because it's actually way too late. And
But
honestly, I don't want to
you know
interview
what?
people in
You don't
London.
have to wait for the release of this watch. Hold on a second. You don't have to wait.
Oh,
I thought it was a very good contribution the other night when Sean said about a suggestion of a low-cost AP starter watch. I thought that was a great idea.
plastic garbage right there.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Daniel Katz gonna have a line lining up outside his door to get the plastic garbage there.
Right there. Yeah.
Gonna be a whole line sitting. Sorry, private gentleman, you were saying?
Go ahead,
I
private gentleman.
thought it was a very good idea from Sean the other night about the starter watch idea from AP. The a time only starter watch on a strap with the limited amount of screws around the bezel for
no screws. Yeah,
encouraging new customer base. I thought that was a really clever idea, and especially my wife also said maybe if they did a quartz one with a metal case, for wannabe prospective professionals getting on the the rung of the AP and high level horological watch ladder.
You know what?
Very clever idea.
I went to see the shrink the other day, Tim, and I asked, "What's the problem?" And she says, "I think you don't have enough screws."
You've got, or are your screws screwed in, or they're just pretend
loose.
screws like
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're not there, or there's one loose. I don't know. Whatever.
Daniel Katz got too many plastic screws
right
in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Daniel, I figured it out. These screws, they don't go all the way through. In fact, you want to see something?
No, it's all for show. It's all for show.
Yeah. Yep. And they're not painted. They are, check this out. This is what this video is. You see these little bits here?
The little toy things.
Yeah. These are the plastic screws.
Yeah.
You see it? They're plugins.
They're like plugins or puzzle.
They're little plugins, yeah.
Like a puzzle piece, plug-in or something.
They're like little single piece Lego plugins.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Sean, $2 super chat. Friends, don't let friends get the royal flop junk. It's very true, Sean. Yeah, I'm not gonna be paying above retail for the royal flop. I figured, look, maybe I'll get one when the hype dies down. Probably not. I have a lot of like Studio Underdog. I already have so many of these cheapy watches in my collection as it is. Look, it could have been fun to maybe make a video about one, but who am I fooling? I don't have the time to make videos. Or maybe I'll find the time. So we'll see. Look, it's just I think there's going to be people who will get this watch before I do, and that's fine. They can make videos. I'm not in the hurry here. This is a watch not for enthusiasts. This is for the sneaker and hype beasts culture people. Oh, hey, look at this.
It's
Good
JD
morning.
Gonzaroo.
Hello, greetings from
Oh.
Sydney. How are you going? Did you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
have a look at the Swatch line in Sydney? So it's launch day in Sydney. It's Saturday morning, coming up to 10 o'clock. Let's
No
flip the
way.
camera around.
Take us on the tour, JD.
Here we go.
JD Gonzaroo.
Here we go, man. So this is the
Oh,
line.
Oh my!
here
Look
we
at all
go.
the garbage on the ground.
Yeah, it's nasty this morning, Daniel. So this
Yeah.
is the line.
At least no
that goes-
chairs. Wow, it's
Oh,
already
there
launching.
are some. There
Oh,
are
there's
some
some.
down here, chairs and stuff. They were here last night as I was leaving work. So
Uh-huh.
around 5 p.m. yesterday, they'd started to line up already. So there's quite a few that were here overnight with all of their gear. So
Yeah.
they're coming around here down Market Street into Pitt
My
Street Mall where the store is.
This
Oh,
looks
well,
like
hopefully you won't need that.
Toronto. I hate to say it.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's like
similar.
Toronto.
Similar, huh?
Or any city, like
Still going.
downtown Toronto. That's what it looks like.
We have another store that's at Bondi Beach, which Tim knows where that is. And that the police made them open early because of the sheer volume of people. There was 1,700 people that turned up for the other store at Bondi. This is the main
No.
store in Pitt Street Mall around here. So we're still going.
Oh my God! I forgot. This is your winter.
This is thousands of
Yeah.
people. This is like
It's a mild
2,000
winter.
people here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mild winter, but it's still
Mild.
winter.
Yeah.
There's no
Oh,
way
yeah.
these people are getting watches. There's no
Do you think
shot.
and-
I don't believe it.
No. Do you think any of them know who Gerald Genter is?
Yeah. Of course.
You mean these
Holy
are not
remote.
hardcore watch
I don't think
enthusiasts?
so, man. I don't think so. So the line breaks here and starts again down here. So it has to be kept clear. The store's not that far away now. So here's the true believers, the security moving people around.
I think those people up to this point are just wasting their time. These people might not even be getting watches. I can't.
Sorry.
That older guy in shorts going the opposite direction is not getting watched.
Yeah,
Tim.
people are being flagged away, Tim. They're
Yeah.
sending people home. They're saying they're gone. Coming back
Wasting-
tomorrow, maybe. It's done. They're all having to be
Oh.
sent home. They're being sent home.
Wow.
That's it. So they must have had a specific allocation. Like last time, I remember maybe they had a couple of hundred.
Yeah,
on
they
the
had
day of the moon
150.
swatch.
They were
Yeah.
told.
So
What's your estimate of?
So this line is still going. It breaks again.
yeah, so here's a
Dude,
store
all
here,
these-
Tim.
Dude, all these
store
breaks,
here.
there's people gonna be sneaking in between. I would just get in here. You
Yeah.
could just sneak in with these fellas right
So
right
that's
here.
it. So that's, I guess, the allocation, the end of it.
Oh,
there it
and
is
it's
there.
still
So-
closed, yeah. There's the
Yeah.
box.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
There's the watches, guys.
That's it. So all the guys being sent home, not happy about it.
What's
There we go.
Wow.
what is there a way? Can you sort of feel a
Oh,
guess
there's
of how many
news.
people? Tim, hold on.
There's news.
How many people do you think were there? What's your guess?
Um,
a guess. What's your feel?
Look, it's not, to be fair, it's nowhere near as big as the Moon Swatch launch. That stretched around the entirety of the block and back onto itself. But it
Wow.
would have been 500 plus, maybe 1,000.
Yeah.
But again, they've got a specific allocation and that's it. So these guys could have been waiting. God
Were
knows
these
how
people
long
given some
yesterday.
tickets, or they're
No,
just
they're on
doing-
their way, man.
it's just a gamble?
Not
Yeah.
happy. Not happy. So there you go. There's a scene in Sydney. I had to head off to breakfast. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah,
Take
no
care.
worries. Enjoy your
JD.
No worries. I've got
Thank
my
you so
plastic
much.
watch on too. 1 second.
I-
1 second.
Oh yeah. Wrist check.
Oh, look at that. He's
Monaco.
pulling off a
There we go.
Kojak. He's pulling off a
Kojak watch. Tron. So yeah, the news are here doing a spot.
Yeah. The
There we go.
news. This
There we go.
local
It's
news.
all happening. All happening. All happening.
Actually, like this is good news. I think for AP and Swatch, they've
Yeah.
got national news coverage, world news coverage. In fact, there's people waiting around the world to try and get their hands to get this watch.
But
Swatch
that's it.
stores are
They send
getting
them all
some.
home.
Yeah.
You pick up a blank pen instead. There we go.
They're waiting around to get their hands on the watch.
On anything. There's people getting, right? There's
And I'm
they're
waiting.
getting some-
I think this group here are allocated. The guy's speaking.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
What is he saying? Get us close.
Oh, he's gone. He's stopped. He's sending them all home.
Oh,
nice.
no.
There's no
Wow,
stock
they
left
should just
available.
shut down
There's
the
no
store.
stock left. No stock
Yeah.
left available. He's saying to everybody.
Wow.
That's it. That's it. That's it. There we go.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. All right, Tim. Take care, guys.
All right.
Yeah,
Have a
yeah.
good
Yourselves.
enjoy breakfast or whatever.
Whatever. I'll see you later.
All right.
I got to
bye.
finish on my thing. One second. Got to finish on my thing. There we go.
It's Saturday. Don't worry.
Hey!
See you guys.
Forever
Oh, yeah,
forward.
yeah.
That's a slogan. That's a great
Yeah.
slogan for JD.
Yeah.
Forever forward.
Forever forward.
Wow.
How do you
Well,
like
there you go. And there's people at the back of the line that have no idea that everybody was just told to leave. There's no more watches left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Tim, off topic.
Yes.
It's like I'm Rumpelstiltskin that was left in a dream state for a few years and then just woke up. I wasn't paying attention. That you and everyone else knows this. I know prices have gone up, but I didn't realize, at least in Canada, the Speedy Moonwatch, the Speedmaster, has gone up like $3,000, just like that. To
Really?
me, like it's like for the
Why?
basic,
Did you want a Speedmaster?
No,
you
no,
wanted
not
suddenly you
really.
wanted a Speedmaster Professional?
No, it's kind of a hype that's the watch you're supposed to have along with the Rolex. And I guess it's a great watch. It doesn't look good on my arm for me. But the Speedy has gone from around, let's say, for I'm talking about the one with the plastic glass. What's it called? The
Moonswatch?
The Moonswatch with the Hesalite.
Oh, you talk okay,
I'm
Hasselite.
I'm talking Canadian dollars though.
Yes.
It was around 78 to 8,000. Actually around high 6,800 to 76 whatever 100 Canadian. It's now before tax. Now it's $10,000.
Oh no. Then I think maybe you're confusing it with the new black dial with the white subdials.
No, this were black, I swear.
Full black? Like that?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Now that's US dollars, 7,800, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 7,800. So that's around 10,000, I guess.
Let's translate this to Canadian.
Yeah, pretty bad. Our Canadian dollar is so bad. So maybe it's our dollar. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's nothing to do with anything else.
It says Canadian is 10,700.
Yeah,
Damn!
Unbelievable, right?
Wow.
Well, they toned it down. She told me around 10,000 at the store. They toned it down from that conversion. So still, that's a lot. And it looks big on my arm. I hate to say it. I tried it on. Oh, but when women want to wear their Daytona, they don't care how big it is. I just never was in love with the watch, quite frankly. It's a beautiful watch, but anyways, whatever.
Mike Lewis says, we don't have a Swatch store in Arizona. I have to drive to Las Vegas. My heart is broken. I wanted to buy a whole set. I think he's joking.
Of course. I mean, it's got a gold reverso that everyone would.
He's got a gold Speedy too.
Oh, he does. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speedy. Yeah, Speedy. I don't think you would like it because actually winding Speedy is quite tricky.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of stiff.
Yeah, I tell you the truth, I just do not use chronographs. I just know me. I don't really use it. I'll use the extra hand on a Seiko, or if I had the Rolex or the Tudor version of it, where you got the extra hand to set the time for cooking. That's all I need. I don't need a chronograph. But it used to be the hype that you're supposed to have at least one Rolex and one Speedy. That was the big thing from way back 20 years ago as a collector. Then you spread out from there. But I don't know.
We
And
got
maybe
George Vardibasis from Greece says where people don't even know what AP is. All the stores have 200 people lined up. I just gave up. They have been camping there for 2 days. I hate the scalper culture.
yeah, that's pretty well it, George. Yeah.
Yeah, scalper culture is cooked. But
Yeah.
let's be honest, we also have to blame AP and Swatch for doing this because
Wait,
they could have
blame.
they could have announced this a day before the release.
By the way, Tim, it's all my fault. They should blame Cats too. Blame
I
Cats. It's
blame
okay.
Daniel Katz. Let's
That's
be
right.
honest, it's his fault. 'Cause,
Absolutely. Okay.
see,
And I'm on the
AP
bottom tier here. I'm the bottom tier. Blame me.
Daniel Katz, bottom of the barrel, Daniel
Bottom right
Katz.
here. Yeah. And you saw the plastic that I had, right? You saw the plastic that
I saw the plastic garbage.
Yeah.
It did. By the way, Daniel, check outside your door if there's a line of people looking to scalp your garbage.
Yeah.
Check, just double check there to make sure.
Yeah. All right.
But look, I think we have to blame not just the scalper culture. Actually, in fact, we have to blame Swatch and AP for this because they purposely leaned into the scalper culture. They knew that this was going to happen. If they didn't want the scalpers to attack this watch like this, they could have released it. They could have announced it a day before the release or on the day. Okay, they could have just one day, boom, just make them available in store. And whoever walks in could buy one. But they purposely created a news cycle to hype people up, to bring in these people who have nothing to do with their lives and just sit around for days on end. Right?
You know what? It's not about getting the watch even. They did all this. I'm only guessing. I'm not a digital marketing person. Guru. But because I am the bottom tier. But maybe just the media and the word of mouth and the whole hype brought residual benefits for so many different parties.
Well,
not about the people lining up even. It's just the press. It's just the multimedia gonzo streaming elsewhere. It's the hype.
If there wasn't people lined up around the corner, there would be no news, there would be no press, there would be no hype.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
If AP and Swatch released this unannounced, just one day, boom, the shipment comes in and the people at the store are told to just put these out. If they did that, there would be no news cycle. People would buy, whoever walked in there, they would buy them. Maybe in the couple of hours, scalpers would have been, got the news, and they would have to run to the store to get them. But by then, those are probably would have all been sold out to just general public that walked in. But then there would have been no news cycle. See, this line was created by AP. They didn't have to announce this watch is coming out in 7 days and give people a reason to sit around for 7 days. But this is what they did because they wanted to do this. They wanted social media to be completely taken over by the news of this watch coming out. They wanted to drip this out. They wanted to tease it. They wanted to say, they wanted to show first, it's just a part of the movement. Then they wanted to make people think, what is this going to look like? They wanted to show a bit here, a bit there, and get people thinking what this could end up looking like.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
This is completely manufactured by AP and Swatch, and they got exactly what they wanted. They got on the national news.
Yeah.
They've created billions of impressions on social media.
Okay, I'm gonna send you something in a second here, and it's a movie that may cover this, and it's an old movie, but the guy was so ahead of his time, man. Orson Welles created this film. 2 big films.
Citizen Kane?
Citizen Kane, yeah. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Citizen Kane, because I think it's about the hype too. I can't remember the full premise, but and then War of the Worlds was his other film, but yeah.
Citizen Kane. What is Citizen Kane about? Is it really about hype culture? Let me see.
I think it does cover it, but maybe I'm wrong.
It was Wells's first feature film, the quasi-biographical film examining the life and legacy of Charles Foster Kane, played by Wells.
Yeah.
A composite character based on American media baron William Randolph Hearst and Joseph Pulitzer, Chicago tycoon Samuel Insull, and Harold McCormick, as well aspects of screenwriter's own life. After Broadway success, let's see here. What's the story? The plot: in a mansion called Xanadu, part of a vast palatial estate in Florida, the elderly Charles Foster Kane is on his deathbed holding a snow globe. He utters the last word, Rosebud, and dies.
Right.
Newsreel obituary tells the life story of Kane, an enormously wealthy newspaper publisher and industry magnate. Kane's death becomes sensational news around the world, and the newsreel's producer tasks reporter Jerry Thompson with discovering the meaning of Rosebud.
Okay, it goes too much into it, Tim. I'm sorry. I thought it had something to do with the hype that he had in the story, and I got to go further into the theme, but there's not enough time to go on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you discover it. You do some research, Daniel, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Okay, bye.
Private gentleman, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Daniel.
All right.
Big shout out to JD Ganzaru for bringing us live to the Swatch store line. Looks like people in Australia already got their watches. So if you want,
Yeah, cheers. Good night. Yep, thank you.
Cheers, guys. If you want to get your AP Swatch Pocket Watch collab look for listings in Australia.
Okay. Thank you.
Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand that's pointing at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. In a West End town, the dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. In a West End town, the dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. West End girls. Too many shadows, whispering voices, faces on posters, too many choices. If, when, why, what, how much have you got? Have you got it, do you get it? If so, how often? Which do you choose, a hard or soft option? In a West End town, the dead end world, the East End boys and West End girls. East End boys and West End girls.